Welcome back, aviators. Once again, we're here in the Pacific Coastal Tour. Was going to do next leg of my UK to Oman tour, but once again the weather with the winds is a little bit too much for a tiger moth, so I thought I'd wait for better conditions there, and instead I will treat you to the next leg of my Pacific Coastal Tours ahead from Reading down to it's called Blue Canyon Nyack Airport, although on the official Fly UK tour, which this is taken from, they are calling it, I'll tell you what they're calling it. They're calling it Emigrant Gap, KBLU. So yeah, curious about the difference. Oh, I see, because there isn't. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Right. Anyway, so let's get this flight underway. Bit of a lengthy taxi, this one, so we'll do it at a reasonably high speed. Because we've got to go literally all the way down here, round the corner onto runway 30. Dial that in already. Heading for our departure. It'd be nice to see some more animals at some point. I saw them on one of my earlier legs. It'd be nice to see some other ones. Right, sizable airport this actually. Yeah, the US is a big country, but it still has a phenomenal amount of big airports. And by big airports, I mean multi-runwayed airports. Anyway, we are just about ready. We'll spin around, depart straight out on runway 30. Ooh, let's set ourselves down. Let's give it a little bit more juice. There we go. And off we go. Once again, the sun is out, the weather you'd expect really for California. And let's just ease gently back on the yoke. And we can't put the yoke back actually, hold on. Put that back. Okay, autopilot on. Heading mode. Altitude. Sets. Nudge your flaps off, lights come off. Straight away, we kind of really need to, once we climb out above 1,000, spin the aircraft around, because we're not heading in this direction, obviously. We're heading 121. Not sure what's going on with the scenery there. I think it's the photo real stuff, just sort of obviously not loading in. But I'd rather that than having blurry runways. Those blocky things I can almost kind of live with. Of course, it'd be better if they weren't there. That's really very much an internet issue. My internet's not great here, as I've mentioned on many occasions. So anyway. 105 that's a punishingly long sector. So we've got enough fuel in the tank. I did. How much fuel have I got on board? Where the fuel gauge is on this thing. Up the top, actually, isn't it? Yeah, I did put extra fuel in, and it has taken that into account. Which it never does when I try and put extra fuel in the Tiger Moth, and I need to sort that out actually, otherwise I'm going to have problems if I have a long flight with the Tiger Moth. How quickly the landscape of California changes. I mean, we were in sort of quite lush green mountains, and now you can see, and we come inland, the other side of the mountains, just how arid it is. Well, the elevation of the airport we're flying to is 5,000 feet up. So it's a good job we're at the altitude we are. We hardly have to descend. That's nuts. Getting quite imaginous again up here now. Only got 37 miles left to go, which is good because I'm getting hungry. What's going on my dinner? Oh dear. So this lake will leave us to the northeast of Sacramento. So yeah, although it's called a Pacific Coastal Tour, it's decided to divert inland for a few legs rather than carry on down the coast. So we're almost going to skirt around San Francisco. So yeah, anyway, I didn't name the tour. It's from the Fly UK, oh my word, that wind, the Fly UK virtual airline. So obviously they have, as the name suggests, an airline, and they also have like a flying club section with various tours around the world for light aircraft, and this is one of the ones I'm doing, the Pacific Coastal Tour. Pretty good virtual airline to join if you're looking for a virtual airline. It's probably the first one I did join actually when I first started flight simming. So they, as the name suggests, Fly UK. They're mainly based out of the UK, but they do have sort of subsidiaries set out who operate North America, and Topa, that's the one, who operate sort of in, I guess, in and around Australia, New Zealand, Oceania, if you like, that sort of region. And they have Aurora as well. I think they're more up sort of Canada, Alaska way, and then they also have one that's sort of based around Scandinavian, Fly Nordic, I think, or something Nordic, or something, was it just called Nordic? So yeah, there's plenty of options. Quite an extensive fleet, so you know, you'll find something that suits you. But I also have Highland Connect as well. So yeah, lots to have a look at. airports we've actually got. It'll make landing here interesting, isn't it? There's an airfield here, right? So it seems a bit off it. Yeah. I'm starting to doubt myself. We got like 100 mile an hour. It feels like we've got like about 100 mile an hour wind. We're just struggling to get near this airfield. Oh. Don't actually know what the wind is here. It's going to be tricky landing this nicely. It's like we're barely moving. Seems quite high actually. Giant trees for you. There's like giant redwood trees, maybe. They certainly look like it, don't they? I'm about to go off the end of the runway. Don't think there's much in the way of airport parking here, so we'll just taxi off the landing strip then. Oh no, it's back there. There we go. Oops. Just distracted by those. There's got to be redwood trees, right? Either or Microsoft Flight Simulator has got some serious issues with the tree sizes. Park it anywhere, so I want to get on my dinner. Take that. These trees just look huge. So quite a lengthy flight, 52-minute flight time as we headed minutes through California into our destination with only way of 177. Not too bad, we'll take that.